Imagine standing in a dark cave in South Africa, tracing the fragile outlines of prehistoric humans long vanished. Bill Bryson's journey begins here, not with dust-covered dead bones but with baffling questions. How did we go from nothing, literally, to everything? That vast mystery spins out as Bryson roams labs, digs with archaeologists, and quizzes physicists. What secrets does the universe keep? And how on earth did we stumble into this curious, chaotic existence? Bryson kicks off with a bang, the Big Bang itself. But what exactly exploded? The story dives deep into the building blocks of reality, where the tiniest things hide the biggest secrets. Bryson tells of George Gamow, a physicist who whimsically named the Big Bang Theory as a jibe, because it wasn't a bang at all, but an unimaginable rapid expansion from absolutely nothing, starting around 13.8 billion years ago. It wasn't fireworks, but the universe's awkward infancy, growing from a point smaller than an atom into everything you see, touch, and even your smartphone screen. Atoms aren't inert little balls. Bryson compares them to a buzzing nightclub, mostly empty space where electrons whirl like manic dancers around the nucleus. It's this delicate choreography, invisible yet explosive in effect, that underpins everything from mountains to macaroni. Even mirrors and metal wires owe their magic to how these atomic dancers behave. Here's the kicker: the universe balances on razor-thin probabilities. Bryson marvels how a tiny imbalance between matter and antimatter created a universe rich in stuff rather than nothing. If that had tipped the other way, poof. No you, no me, no world. The cosmic lottery's winning ticket is why we exist to even ponder this crazy story. Next, Bryson plunges into our home planet's riotous, precarious history, a cosmic oddity where life somehow took hold amid chaos and cataclysm. At a secretive meteor crater in Arizona, Bryson learns how Earth keeps its cosmic neighborhood safe, mostly. Huge impacts once sterilized the planet, nearly turning it into a lifeless rock. Yet Earth survived, wrapped in an atmosphere like a weather shield. One giant meteor strike 65 million years ago wiped out the dinosaurs, but ironically opened the door for mammals, us included. Plate tectonics is the weirdest phenomenon you've never seen. Bryson describes continents not as fixed landmasses but as slow-moving rafts colliding and drifting over millions of years. Picture enormous icebergs inching across a molten sea beneath your feet. This constant reshuffling created mountains, triggered mass extinctions, and sparked volcanic tempests that reshaped life on Earth again and again. Life began in murky, boiling oceans, swimming molecules in chemical broth, no fancy cells yet. Bryson recounts how in these extreme conditions, simple organisms cracked the code for survival. From nothing to the first twitch of life, the story is pure cosmic luck tangled with chemical stubbornness. Without this serendipity, Earth would be a barren rock, not a blue oasis. Finally, Bryson zeroes in on us. How clueless apes turned into beings who ask exactly how we got here, stranded on a speck in the void. Bryson journeys to Eurasian caves where Neanderthal bones challenge centuries of stereotypes. Far from dumb brutes, Neanderthals made art, cared for each other, and survived brutal ice ages. Their disappearance remains one of science's biggest riddles, hinting that we're not a straightforward evolutionary success story, but part of a tangled family tree with cousins who thrived then vanished. DNA sequencing is like a cosmic diary. Bryson explains how scientists track migrations, relationships, and ancient interbreeding buried in our genes. It's a time machine coded in nucleotides, revealing that nearly all humans share a common African origin, sometimes called Eve, though she wasn't alone. This microscopic archive rewrites history with every new discovery. Earth is an unlikely petri dish for life's complexity. Bryson reminds us the planet's perfect, or almost perfect, conditions are a wild coincidence. Slight changes in atmosphere, magnetic fields, or planetary tilt could have ended life early. Our existence rides on cosmic dice rolled billions of times, making every breath a miracle balanced on fragile chance. Remember that silent South African cave? It's more than bones, it's the opening chapter of an unforgettable story. Bryson's quest shows us the universe's messy, improbable journey to here, to you, to now. Next time you wonder how we got so lucky, try tracing the links yourself. Find one tiny fact that blows your mind. That's where science gets personal and alive. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.